had a couple of people message me, but yeah, there was a stage there where I was in the league. Yeah.
Dane, tell us about your big fish today. How long was it?
46 centimetres.
1.9 something kilos.
Yeah, it was good solid fish.
Do you know how far behind you were the leader yesterday?
Probably about that.
About 1.9 kilos. Did you know about that big fish?
No.
Your limit today was a 46, a 38, 37, something like that. What was the limit? Nearly 5 kilos?
Yeah, sure. Wow. 46, 39 and a half, 38, 35 and a 34 maybe, about that.
You mental arithmetic tick that up? It was nearly 5 kilos before we hit refresh.
That's a crazy day. That's unreal.
It all happens on day 2. All right. How do I see the results, Nicole? Do I get them to phone? It's going to take me a while to do this. Who do you think? Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon? Live scoreboard. Well, I'm going to say, okay, here we go. Second place, 10 out of 10 for 8.458 kilos is Maddie Langford. Well done, Maddie, second place. So here's our winner, Dane Price. Dane Price, 10 fish, 8.547 kilos. That's 90 grams difference. Mate, what it came down to, when we had the trip to we took a while there, you caught a 38 centimetre fish at what time?
About 20 to 1, I think.
Yep.
Like,
that's the one that put you up from second place in the first place. Tell us when and how you caught that last fish.
So it was up the creek, I don't know what it's called, where the bridge is up to Richmond. Up there, I caught a good one there yesterday. The big one was up there as well, and I just picked it apart, and yeah, I was pretty stoked to get that last one upgrade. I never sort of stopped casting until it's time to go back, and I'm glad I didn't do that today.
That literally put you from second into first place, a $60,000 cast. Did you know at the time as you're hauling it in that was the one?
No, I didn't. I was pretty stoked with the 46, but I had no idea where I was. So.
Rightio. All right, well, we're going to have a chat to you in a while, now that you're all excited.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Great start.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be.
So, there you go. That's a 38. That's number 1. don't know if you can see that through there, but that's number 3. So a bit of a rundown of the weekend itself. Pre-fish was really good for me. I found fish regularly at pre-fish. I never caught more than one fish out of a spot, but I was able to catch fish regularly. So my plan after pre-fish was obviously to fish surface early. I was using a whopper plopper, just a white whopper plopper, and that did the damage for me over the weekend. When that that bite went away, I suppose, I started to struggle a little bit, and the only way I could catch fish after that was on a beetle spin with Kitech plastic. It was a really small profile one, and that got me the couple of later fish in the Saturday session. After Saturday I was sitting 10th, and with no kicker fish, I was pretty happy with that. I was still confident of I had to swing for the fence, I had to catch some big fish, I had to upgrade some stuff going forward. I was confident coming into Sunday that I was going to do okay. Obviously it's swing for the fences. It's first place, a $60,000 Allocraft boat, exactly the same package as what I've been running. So I knew what it was worth, and I was going to do everything in my powers to try and win. That didn't happen. Saturday morning, or the second day, I went out and dropped 2 fish early, 2 really good fish early, and got busted off. I did a short video, put that up. Lost the absolute plot. Took me about an hour to get my head back in the game, and it wasn't until I actually thought I might go to one of the reefs where the guys are catching lots of fish and just get some confidence. I sat there and watched a couple of guys catch a few fish, had a bit of a chat to Morgo, and thought, no, this is not me. I've still got to go and catch big fish, so I went chasing big fish. I left there and caught 2 fish really, really quickly. I think it was 2 in 2 casts, maybe even. And I thought, yeah, I'm in the game again. I got my confidence up, and yeah, got 1 bite for the rest of the afternoon. I tried a whole heap of different things, but that's the nature of the game when you're fishing the grand final with only 1 prize. You've really got to swing for the fences. If it was a different comp, I probably would have stayed on smaller fish and tried to get a check. But that's not how it works, and that's grand finals. As we know, Dane caught that fish in the last hour once the scorecards had stopped updating to win it, and Langer's caught fish regularly. Nicholas Bronny, he caught fish in flurries. If you looked at his scorecards, and really good fish, did really well, was leading the comp. And the top 3 anglers was spread throughout the whole system. I believe Dane went all the way up to Richmond, Matty went all the way down to Richmond, and from all reports, Nicholas went up the Bungawagan Creek and did about a 55-minute run up there. So for all the naysayers that said we weren't going to catch fish after a flood, they were caught everywhere. There was guys catching them in big numbers. If you got that first spot on the reef, and there's a couple of them along the system where you could catch regular smaller fish. I don't know how many bigger fish come from there, but they're always good for bag fillers. So yeah, that's my rundown for the weekend. I wasn't the success I wanted in the grand final, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try and qualify for next year. I'm looking forward to the 2 Victorian rounds, 2 double headers actually, the Glen Maggie and Blue Rock Victorian rounds. I'm looking forward to the Glenbourne St Clair. It means that I don't, if I can qualify well enough, I can qualify for the grand final without travelling to Queensland, which just helps financially. Not that I don't want to go. Kenya is one of my favourite places on earth, so I might still get there. It just depends on how much leave I've got left. we're all home safely, and I thought I'd do a bit of a recap just to finish the video off. But I do have a lot of thanks to give out for this year. That is obviously it for this season, and we'll be back for bigger and better things next year. But I've got to go through a list of thanks. First of all, I'd like to thank ABT for putting the grand final on and getting it through very trying times. The last 2 years have been absolutely, you know, disgusting trying to run comps, but they've done a stellar job getting it out of the way. So I'd like to thank ABT and all their round sponsors and grand final sponsors. So we've got 13 Fishing, TT Rods, Eco Gear, BASSMAN, VMC, Kitech, and of course Rapala. You guys have made the season go ahead, so as fishermen we'd like to thank you very, very much. I would also like to thank my family, you know, Nikki and Harry, for letting me go away and you know, supporting me behind the scenes. My boys, my 4 boys are big supporters of mine, and I couldn't do it without their support. To my individual sponsors for the last 12 months, couldn't do this sort of thing without you. In no particular order, I'm just going to read out everyone that's helped me out this year, and we'll start with obviously Bluefin Boats, Allocraft Australia. I've been running the 498 for 2 years now, and it was the prize going up for the grand final. The Fairy Tale didn't happen with Bill or myself winning it as Bluefin ambassadors, but hey, Dane done a great job and deserved to win, so congratulations, Dane. But Bluefin, Allocraft, Lee Martin Marine does all my servicing, so thank you, Lee Martin Marine. We've got Wilson Fishing, Bone Limb with all of my rods. Bone rods are just amazing. Love their stuff. Of course, work, Wodonga Caravan and Cabin Park. Mark and Sam, I couldn't have done it without you guys organising that I could have the time off work. To the Bluefin Fishing Team sponsors and people that helped me out through that avenue, we've got Sunshine Frizzell's. If you haven't seen Bill's car running around, you know, that's awesome of Frizzell's to do that. We also have Lawrence, Tech Angler, Go Fish Australia, BASSMAN Spinnerbaits, Byron Bay Bone Broth, Spider Custom Apparel, Central Victorian Lure Casters, Tonic Eyewear, GME and Mercury. So they are all the people that have helped me out either through the Bluefin Fishing Team or myself, and all of the guys at ABT, guys and girls I should say. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate all the sponsorship and partnerships I've got. Couldn't do this sort of thing without you. Big congratulations to Dane for winning it, and Matty Langford for the AOY. It's just next year, and we'll see what we can do ourselves.